All right, welcome back. So let's do a quick part two on Yinka and the Edochies. I think we pretty much did like a catch up. We did another video. Go find the actual video. You can find the whole thing, the whole show right here on Man of Prestige, or just go to the sister channel, Man of Prestige Clips, to find that story. We kind of caught up on their story from the very moment that Yul Edochie, Nollywood actor Yul Edochie, decided to announce his attempt at polygamy, which failed completely, woefully. Unfortunately, he lost a son in the middle of clowning himself on the internet. But recently, we've seen some new characters on the scene. Well, during the whole ordeal, Link Edochie, who is also a brother, a blood brother to Yul Edochie, he was pretty much taking sides. He was taking sides with his sister-in-law, who's May Edochie. We caught up all the way till when the May Nation started to troll Auntie Nika, who is supposed to be a new wife, but she caught a fade from the troll, basically, and she didn't like it. Unfortunately, since then, their newly marriage or newly engagement, I don't know what they had, has since collapsed, according to them themselves. All right. So, but the reason why I wanted to bring this back and to do like a quick update on this one is because there's something that I didn't cover on that last one. First of all, like I was saying, Link Edochie was supporting his sister-in-law. You know, he was trying to correct his brother at the time. And unfortunately, his brother dragged him by the blockers. Yul Edochie dragged him, called him names, told him to mind his business. That why is he asking him to stay off of social media if his own marriage collapsed in spite of staying off of social media? That's the kind of dumb question that Yul Edochie is asking. Like, if you're asking me to stay off social media, how come your own marriage collapsed? Basically was shaming him with his own dilemma. So at that time he dragged him, but as you can imagine, of course, this is family. Eventually they came back together. Hey, thank you so much, Abby. How are you doing, Abby? Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Where is the mom of five? All right, I know she's probably somewhere behind the scenes. Good to see you. Thank you. All right, so anytime we get that, we're gonna dance a little bit. May God enrich you greatly. Thank you so much. Anyway, so back to the story. So Yul Edochie dragged his brother, and as you can imagine, eventually he took sides with his wife. He took sides with his brother. It's not a matter of taking sides, that's his brother, And there's this post that I from June 18. I'll post that later on. But anyway, life moves on. He made his decision to make a mess out of his own family on the internet. The brothers, the blood brothers, the siblings, even his parents, they don't have a choice than to love him. That's what we call family, right? So anyway, so they made up. So as soon as he was getting married to this new young lady that you're looking at on the screen, right next to Link Edochie, as soon as he was he got married, she tried to allegedly tried to befriend May Edochie on the internet. That one completely ignored her, and she started befriending and sending gifts and things like that to Judy Austin's, the new wife's children. She started befriending that one. Basically, it seems like she was just all over the place. She was trying to make friends with all those people when she could have easily just stayed in her lane. There's a lot of new wife people coming into a family who do this. One of my like, just calm down. If you want to get to know people, you kind of have to like wait 3 steps forward, 2 steps backwards. because you don't know what you're getting into. It might look nice on the surface because obviously you feel good about this whole situation. Uncle Bendo, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for the super chats. $20. Long. Hey, you want me to go to bank right now? Thank you, Uncle Bendo. I appreciate you, bro. Isn't it funny that as soon as I see money, my eyes suddenly flash to the chat? I didn't see you before, but good to see you, bro. Anyway, so back to the conversation. So a new wife is coming in, right? So you could see UL started flaunting the new wife all over the internet, and they were befriending each other and everything and all that kind of stuff. Also, of course, May Nation may have caught their own feelings because they are still taking sides with Queen May, and they probably didn't like it. She probably got trolled a little bit, and then she decided like, hey, you want to troll me, I will troll you back. And before you know it, she got dragged in the poto, and she started dragging back and forth with a bunch of trolls on the internet. As you can imagine, that doesn't always work out well. Listen to this video. Eventually, she even managed to get the husband to be or new husband Link to come on the internet to come and make this statement right here, which is always a no-no, ladies. Don't nag so much, because he might not be a direct go and defend me. It might be indirect defend me. You don't want to do this kind of stuff. Be careful, because you might end up collapsing everything. So anyway, he came. Link Edochie, Yul Edochie's brother, who is also an actor, by the way, came onto the internet to come and say this to internet monitoring spirits. Who does he think he is? Listen to this.
Mindless bloggers like Patience Blogs and Ujo Official were in my family, my parents, my eldest brother, and myself, calling us all sorts of names, saying we're ritualists, we did voodoo and all that, we spent with May's money. I'm wondering, what's all this nonsense?
Let me refresh it.
How are you all doing? Okay, I needed to make this video to
how are you all doing? They have the same voice. Yul has the same voice. How are you all doing?
Something. In the last 24 to 48 hours, the internet has been ablaze with pictures of me and my new wife. A lot of people have attacked us, have said all sorts of things, and I'm wondering, why can't you let people be? Okay?
Why can't you let people be? Internet troll, the internet is not your mate. Don't do this sort of thing. Don't do this. You want to make a statement like this, make sure it's plugged in between you're building something, you're selling something, you have a business, something valuable, you can get money. Don't come on this internet and defend yourself. Go to work. It cannot work. Oh, God.
When you insult an elder who has done nothing wrong to you, karma will come for you. When mindless bloggers like
unless of course you're insulting the elder Tinubu, they can insult all their elder politicians, but never mind what the elder or did, never mind why they got into this place in the first place. If you insult elder, karma will just come. Karma, I beg, leave that thing.
Patience Blogs and Ujo Official were in my family, my parents, my eldest brother, and
I'm not encouraging the people should do this. I'm saying you will encourage it indirectly if you continue to try to control narratives. If you jump on the internet to get defensive, you will literally perpetuate it. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. You can't jump on the internet and get defensive. It just doesn't work. Okay? Unless you're ready to dig yourself into the mud with them and swim in it with them. If you're not ready to do that, this kind of statements, like, and you're not selling anything, what are you doing? What kind of statement is this? You're trying to defend your new wife? Somebody that doesn't want any kind of reasonable conduct. Like, why would you want to put yourself in that? Should I let her finish herself and then get back home because there's something you found in her that you decide to be with her in the first place? I would hope. But of course, now whatever they had cooking has since crashed and burnt completely. That's what they said.
Myself calling us all sorts of names, saying we're ritualists, we did voodoo and all that, we spent with May's money. I'm wondering, where's all this nonsense coming from? No facts,
You're
no
public
evidence,
figures.
nothing. A family that has done nothing wrong to you, especially patients' blogs. Are you insane? Where do you get all this nonsense from? Now, someone has touched.
I don't even know what patient's blog is. That tells me that's a troll, and you really should not be engaging yourself in this kind of stuff. You know?
On a raw nerve. My wife is Yoruba. In the Yoruba tradition, you don't insult someone's parents or their husband. They will not take it lightly. With you.
With public trolls, I beg, Baba, come on now. Somebody says, so sad how Pete Edochie built a legacy for himself and his children are doing all to destroy it. Very sad indeed. Like, come on, man. Maybe this is not common wisdom, but come on, don't jump on the internet and get defensive, especially if you're a public figure. The rest of it now is emotional manipulation of trolls. It's not going to work. Even normal human being doesn't work. What do you think the trolls are going to do? They're going to drag even more.
I don't care what names you call. You married an old cargo, you married another, and I'm laughing.
And you came to repeat it. I didn't even know they called your wife a old cargo or your ex-wife to be. I didn't even know they called her ex-cargo. Now, guess what? You've educated me. They called her ex-cargo. Thank you. Thank you. Relax, Jagaban will fix it. Somebody said, relax, Jagaban will fix it. Let me see, Jerry. Abby said he's been in the public eye for too long to not know that. It's crazy that these people don't know this kind of stuff. Hello, be back. Good to see you. It's crazy that these people don't know this kind of stuff and they are handling public personas. Right? Imagine. It's crazy. There's no way to win. There's no karma anywhere. The karma has already happened. Anyway.
Do you really know who she is? Do you really know anybody? But if you upset someone and
do you know the people you're responding to? See, it's a two-way street. Do you know the people you're responding to? You know Patient's blog, apparently. We don't know. We don't care. We don't care. But you know what you just did? You just educated that somebody is calling your wife an old cargo. This is not common wisdom, apparently. But don't do this. If you have anything worthwhile, assess what you have. Do not respond to trolls. It's not worth it. Especially faceless trolls that you don't know. Don't go on the internet and be asking trolls that you don't know to be asking them, do you know who you're talking to? Like, what are you talking about?
they respond. Know that it is not their fault. And I'm saying, let all this stop. My kid brother has been at for like.
Is he older than you? He's older. He's older.
Non-stop.
Come on, man.
He has even been wished. Is it right? Let him be. May herself has been.
No, they're not gonna let him be for as long as he continues to troll himself too. It's entertainment. Don't you understand?
By certain other people for no reason. She has moved on. Let her be. Let him be. My eldest brother is running his business, taking care of his family, playing his golf. Let him be. Okay?
They're trolling the eldest brother too. He's playing golf. Shout out to him. I don't know who that is. Shout out to him. He's a smart man. You? I don't know. What are you doing? Oh God. Somebody, Chioma said, the only respectable person in that family is your father. The rest are attention seekers. The only person with the manage for the family don't go marry trouble because of American visa. This is the person they were managing.
We didn't create the problems in Nigeria. We didn't create the economic mess we found ourselves in. But we can all learn to respect one another. Please, let all this thing end. Kilo. Hello.
All right, so what you just heard is emotional blackmail. It doesn't work. If anything, you'll get made fun of, okay? If anything, you will get made fun of. I saw this post on, this was posted June 18. So yeah, I'm catching up, Abby. He's since renounced, or what do you call it? Denounced, is that the word? It's marriage. It's a blood is thicker than water. Actor Link Edochie reviews how his brother. Okay, this is the post. He said, blood is thicker than water. A lot of people don't know this. It was my brother Yule that asked me to come back to the film industry in 2015 after a prolonged absence. Procrastination got in the way, but I finally took his advice and returned in 2020. Some of the things I do in movies, he taught me because he's a theater professional while I have a passion for it. Love him or hate him, this man remains one of the greatest actors, and we've never denied that. I've always called him a fine actor. Nonetheless, he's an internet clown. See, he's doing shalaye. These people. Oh my show. You go explain.
You go explain because no evidence.
You go explain. No evidence. No evidence. Let me, pardon me, Jerry. Let me come to the chat. Let's see. I thought he broke. Okay, yeah. I thought he broke. I thought he did too. Yeah. Anyway, so they unfortunately a few days ago they came to the internet to announce the end of their marriage, and this is what he said. Let me post this for you. So now remember that yeah, right here. Let me see here. This is what he said. Okay, he said, I usually don't make careless speeches, but I want us to set the record straight. I am a man of peace and value my sanity. This is after the new wife to be, quote unquote, according to him, the old cargo. He said it. This is after she went back and forth with a bunch of faceless trolls in the name of May Nation. What a wise thing to do, right? So now he got tired and he said, I usually don't make careless speeches, but I want to set the record straight. I am a man of peace and value my sanity. For the records, I did not endorse the recent attacks on May. Anyway, it's still bad, you know. For the records, I did not endorse the recent attacks on May. Neither did I endorse posting her number online, which has triggered meaningless retaliation. We may not all agree with each other, but we can respect one another. Better to be alone and at peace than to be in a union filled with landmines. Respect. What do you say? You're leaving? Can you imagine? Anyway, look at this. I intend to post my chats with you so the world can judge. Enough of it. This was some of the back and forth with her and the trolls. And again, there are probably legit, obviously there are of course legit fans of May, but majority of them, you know, they are trolls that just take sides with one side without knowing the full story. This is how the internet works. Everybody that's a public figure needs to know this and know peace. You know, EDOCHIES' wife announces the end of their 1 month-old marriage. Can you believe that? 1 month. And YINKA Tyson posted, in all things we say, thank you, Lord. My relationship with Link is over. No hard feelings at all. I'm very sad, but in all things we thank God. Yeah, so just like that, it was over. That was the end of that. Just because some people don't know how to stay in their lane. What is the lesson here? I've experienced this personally. Okay, when you enter a new family, when you enter marriage period, they're just the majority of the lessons you're going to learn is inside, not before, and they're going to come from blind spots. They're not no, you don't, there's no way you could have predicted it. So the very best thing you can do is to stay calm. Don't kodaye, how do you say that in English? Don't jump pass. Don't jump pass everywhere. Calm down. Stay calm. People are going to trigger you. You're going to see behaviors that will trigger you. Not to where have you been hiding now? I see the yellow on the side of my monitor here. This is, I just remember that's what I saw on Kubeno earlier on. So now I have to come to my screen here. Thank you, Natu. I appreciate you. Don't jump ahead of yourself. Relax. If you're entering in Africa. See, culture is not your mate. Some of you want to beat culture down. Some of you want to root culture all the way to the top. The sweet spot is somewhere in between. You cannot erase culture. When I'm a first generation woke person, you cannot erase culture. You will deceive yourself and you will drown. Okay, you will drown if you are trying to erase culture. What you should be asking for is to pivot. Okay, you should be asking for not even necessarily amendments, but looking for opportunities for improvement, advance, progress in our culture, because our culture is beautiful. Of course, people will use parts of our culture to manipulate, to encourage bad behavior. But you can't go in there with that. Oh, I used to be married to a white person, because she used to be married to a white person. She has grown kids, so she wants to come in there like I don't take nonsense. I don't take nonsense. I will hold you accountable. Who do you think you are? Let's dance. Natu, thank you. There's problems. These people, they don't want peace. Violence always. Thank you, Natu. Yes, babes wins. Good to see you. Said don't pass your boundary. Yes, draw some boundaries for yourself, because you're entering a territory that you know nothing of. I don't care if you married a white person. It's the same thing is true over there too. Yes, they do have culture. Okay. Yes, they do. It's just different. That's the whole point. Culture, a way of life. You need to make sure you understand what you're getting into over a period of time. You're not going to understand more than 5% of it before the wedding. That's just the reality. I don't care how many questions you ask yourselves before wedding. You have no idea what you're getting into, and you should still continue, but with faith. But also just stay calm. You're going to practice your humility. You're going to practice self-awareness. You're going to be triggered, and sometimes you're triggered so much you want to talk, but you know better. So just stay calm as you're navigating this new place. Okay? And she did not. And the whole thing crashed and burnt before they got started. Okay? But look at the statement that the gentleman himself, YINKA Edochie, made. I'm not really exactly surprised. I'm not sure. With that kind of statement, I'm not sure if he can lead a home. His previous marriage crashed too, right? Telltale signs. Yeah. Clearly, he had not learned anything. He wanted to come and hold the general public accountable. You see how that worked out? The trolls are back in their own house with their miserable life or happy life or somewhere in between. But your own marriage has crashed. Pick your battles. Be careful. Okay, let me see. Hi, Joyce. Good to see you, Joyce. Good to see you again, Joyce. I know that tag. He made an error to do this video again. The video exposed him at least. May now knows how he really feels. There's no amount of damage control that can fix it. Yeah. Damage control with public, as a public figure, it doesn't work. Okay. What you should do is find something to sell and throw stray bullets at randoms. I don't mind stray bullets. I think that's fun to do sometimes. As long as you have something else you're selling. You are a public persona because you are selling a brand. Stay focused. The same thing is true for you that you're not a celebrity. Stay focused. What is your purpose in life? Stay focused. People are going to trigger you left and right all the time. It is the reality of life. Nobody's life is perfect anywhere. Some people just know how to play this game better. That's all. That's all. Okay. Some people, their life seems perfect. It looks like their own mess don't stink too. No, it stinks. They just know how to package better than you. That's probably what's going on. Anyway, hit the like button. I beg, share, subscribe, turn up your notification. We're going to get into Stella in a second. We're going to talk about Stella Damasus. It's coming right up. It's coming right up. But do me a favor, hit like, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. Let me know what you think about this. This is it for now with the Edochies, okay? But let me know what you think about it. What else did I miss in the story? But I think we extracted the lessons here. All of us, let's just stay humble, okay? Humility can also camouflage as pride sometimes. So it's a very tricky thing. Continue to work on yourself. I'll be right back.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.